Good morning. Good morning to my friends back home in upstate New York, and good morning to America, and good morning to the world. I'm Larry Cohen from a small town in the hollows of upstate New York, and I'm here in Washington, D.C. This is the famous tidal basin, and behind me in the distance, you should be able to see, it's over my shoulder, the Jefferson Memorial. I'm here because I'm outraged. I'm outraged that a man like Donald Trump, who has no experience whatsoever, military, government, nothing, has become president of the United States. This man is a fool. This man is incompetent. This man is running the United States the way one would run a five and dime shop. This man is running the military the way one would play with toy soldiers on a game board. He thinks this is all a big game, and the soldiers are toys, dolls to be played with. And we as Americans, what have we done? We've elected the biggest fool in the country. I would pick one of the Three Stooges over Donald Trump. This is the national disgrace that a man like Trump could become president in this day and age, where he played everybody, he played us like fools. And many of us could see right through it from the beginning. I, for one, could see it immediately. I'm not a kid. Most of the people that will be watching this are younger, much younger than I am. I've lived through the era of Eisenhower, of Kennedy, of Nixon, Johnson, Carter. I didn't agree with all these presidents, but they were not fools. In the recent era, Obama, going back, Obama, Bush, Clinton, Bush Sr., they were not fools. I may not have agreed with them, but they were not fools. This Trump is an absolute fool. And it doesn't take much to see it. What's the matter with America? What's the matter with you? Wake up. This guy is going to get us in a lot of trouble. And it's already started. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I tell all my friends, or ask all my friends, be vigilant. Don't be fooled by cliches, fake news, cliche, or other expressions. Don't be fooled by the lingo that this so-called president of the United States, it's unbelievable. He's going to go down with Jefferson or Washington or Lincoln. We build memorials to these men. These were true leaders, the founding fathers of our country. And we have a fool like Trump, who shouldn't be running a five and dime store as president of the United States. Don't you see what's wrong with this picture? I'm sorry to be so emotional about this, but it is emotional with me. It's personal, because I'm a voter, I'm an American, and we have to stand up. We have to stand up to somebody who is obviously a egomaniac, narcissist. He's a man who, yes, looks for the right word and never can find it. That's what this guy is, and he's going to be a danger. I'm telling you, he's a danger to America. He's a danger to the free world and the unfree world. So please, wake up, America. Don't be fooled by this con artist. Thank you. It's hard to believe. Here I am in Washington, D.C. Behind me is the Washington Monument. It's just hard to believe that such a bum as Donald Trump could be the president of the United States. Most of the people that watch this are younger than I am. And in my entire life, I could never imagine that such a miscreant, a bum, a dog, a man who's never read a book in his entire life could be president of the United States. It's incomprehensible that this coward, the person that has shit for brains, could be president of the United States. To me, it's just appalling. How he got elected, I don't know. But it's impossible that this man could be in office and live just a few blocks from here. It's just outrageous. I'm standing here at the World War II Memorial, and behind it, you can see in the distance, is the Lincoln Memorial, way off, and the reflecting pool. And it is, I'm standing here because it's to my utter amazement that people like Roosevelt, who led this war, World War II, my father was a soldier there in the European theater, fought in North Africa, France. How a man like Donald Trump could rise to become president of these United States when we have people like who have led this country like Washington, Lincoln, Roosevelt, Eisenhower. These were men who were leaders. What kind of leadership does Donald Trump have? He will never be a leader. He is not a leader. He is a chameleon. He changes colors with whatever background's behind him. And people don't realize it. How did this bum ever get elected? He's a national disgrace, a national disaster. That's true. And I do not understand how this man, Donald Trump, and his entourage, his family, can be running this country. They cannot be. It cannot happen. It would not happen, but it did happen. Thank you. And to all my friends back home, I wish you could be here, because it is a disgrace to think that down the street, a few blocks from here, lives a man named Donald Trump. Good morning. This is Larry Cohen. Here I am in front of the Washington Monument, and the Lincoln Memorial can be seen in the distance. And how a man like Donald Trump could have been elected president when this country has a history of Washington, Lincoln, Jefferson. And how this man could be elected, I have no idea. And how he stays in office, I have no idea. This guy is such a first-class bum, a miscreant, a coward, a man who will get your children killed. And most of the people who watch this video will be younger than I am. And I've seen presidents from Eisenhower to Kennedy, Reagan, Bush, Obama. These were presidents. This guy, Trump, if he has anything, any kind of statue built to him, it'll be made out of paper mache, clay, glue, and Scotch tape. It's just a shame what this country has come to when you have a man like Trump leading it. And he's not leading it. He thinks he's leading it. And he's not leading it. The people are going to lead this country. Thank you. Can I borrow your sign for a second? Anyone, doesn't matter. Thank you. Okay. Now I just found this young man here who let me just sign tax the rich. Now he's got the right idea. It says on both sides, tax the rich. All right, this is a protester. He's doing his part. And we need more people like this. Now, chances are most of the people that watch this video are younger than both of us. That's it. That's the idea. Get with it. You have to start now. Grandchildren for the grandchildren. Very good. Very good. What's this sign say here?
It says, "Not my president."
Here, not my president.
Love Trump.
Trump. Love Trump. Okay, you get the idea. People are just fed up. This is a small protest. Wait till the protests become larger than the numbers of the people that were at your inaugural. Just wait for those numbers. You'll see how much control you have of the country. Here I am at the Capitol of the United States of America. There's a protest going on, and it should be going on. There should be more protests going on. Every one of us should protest in any way we can. This little video here, this is a homemade video. I'm not a professional, I make no claim to fame. I'm the small guy, the little guy. But all of us, the little people, we're being affected by the big guy. The big guy who lives about 5 blocks from here, 10 blocks from here down the road, Pennsylvania, the other side of Pennsylvania Avenue. And these people here, they bear some responsibility. They're supposed to be doing something. What are they doing? Are they just in the cheering section, in the choir? Let's get going. Let's do something about this guy. It's time. You wait. This country, it's a disaster every day we wait. Every second that ticks by is a waste. We're ruining the country. Here, we've got a sign. Here's a sign. Maybe I can borrow the sign. Here, can I borrow that sign? Here, let me borrow the sign. Now here's a typical protester here. I wanna show you this is everyone should be holding up a sign like this, okay?
Yeah.
See this? Impeach Trump. See this? Taxes now, that means his taxes, not your taxes, his taxes. Where are they? Where are his taxes? See this? Impeach Trump. Everybody, all of you should be holding this sign.
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you, sir.
You betcha.
Borrow another somebody else's sign. Yeah. Here, young lady, can I borrow that sign for a second? Can I borrow that sign for just a second? Can I borrow the sign for just a second? I'll give it right back to you. Okay. This is nice. This one, I like this one. Okay. Here's another sign. Here, another. Look at this, hiding something. These people know what's going on. These people are not fools.
You want that sign?
All Americans should be holding signs like these. Here, what are you hiding? Scared? This is a handmade sign. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning. This is Larry Cohen. Here I am in front of the Washington Monument, and the Lincoln Memorial can be seen in the distance. And how a man like Donald Trump could have been elected president when this country has a history of Washington, Lincoln, Jefferson. And how this man could be elected, I have no idea. And how he stays in office, I have no idea. This guy is such a first-class bum, a miscreant, a coward, a man who will get your children killed. And most of the people who watch this video will be younger than I am. And I've seen presidents from Eisenhower to Kennedy, Reagan, Bush, Obama. These were presidents. This guy, Trump, if he has any kind of statue built to him, it'll be made out of paper mache, clay, glue, and Scotch tape. It's just a shame what this country has come to when you have a man like Trump leading it. And he's not leading it. He thinks he's leading it. He's not leading it. The people are going to lead this country. Thank you. I was just chased out of, everyone was chased out of Lafayette Park about 15 minutes ago. That explains the crowd in front on the street. I'm going to try to walk over again, see what happens here. There was no reason given. The police just chased everyone out. So here I am in Washington, D.C., and one of the scoundrels of all time, catholes, miscreants, lives in this house behind me. It's called the White House. And yes, he's President of the United States, Donald Trump. And how a man of this sort could become elected a president, and live in this White House is a disgrace. It's a national disaster. It's a disgrace to the entire world, not just to America. I think security is a good thing. I'm for security, but and a reasonable amount of security. If this man, Donald J. Trump, has no morals whatsoever, has elected to office through dubious methods, which we will find out. Today is April 15th, 2017, and in the future I hope we find out how this guy became president. I don't think it was legitimate. And you can see still everybody's being chased, was chased out of the Lafayette Park, and no reason was given, just the park is closed. It's approaching noon on Saturday. I'm not sure if that's a park policy. Someone should find out. And that's about it for this take. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good morning to my friends in upstate New York and all across America. I'm Larry Cohen. I have no particular claim to fame. I'm standing in front of the White House. Yes, Washington, D.C., the White House. And the occupant of this magnificent building, the current occupant, is none other than one Donald J. Trump, who somehow got himself elected president. This man should no more be president than the woman over there that I can see. I don't think she's in camera range. A homeless woman appears to be collecting garbage. That's what we have elected. And I have more respect for the woman collecting garbage than I do Donald Trump. She's doing something for society. What is Donald Trump doing for society? Absolutely nothing. And what can he do? Absolutely nothing. This is a walking joke. Donald Trump is President of the United States. And everybody with a modicum of intelligence, any kind of sense, realizes it. This guy cannot be president. How he got there is just amazing to me. And it's just amazing. This is what you're seeing is the traffic on H Street, which is behind the White House. Lafayette Park is behind me here, and St. John's Church is on the opposite corner. So with that, that'll be it. As wraps up my trip to Washington and my anti-Trump campaign. Everybody should do this. You don't have to come as a group. These people here are tourists. They're not a protest group. They're tourists behind me. They're from all over the world. And anybody that lives within driving distance of this city, of this spot, drive here. Yeah, it may cost you a few dollars, but drive here. And make your own video. How you feel. If you think that Donald Trump is a jerk, which he is, then say so. And don't be afraid to show your face. This is America. Exercise your First Amendment. You believe in the Second Amendment? Yeah, so do I. And I believe in all the amendments of the Constitution. So those Second Amendment people, yeah, I agree with them. Because I'm a member of I happen to be a life member of the NRA, and I am a strong believer in the Second Amendment, but also all of the other amendments as well. Thank you very much.